Near the end of his career, yet with an incredibly striking physique, Cristiano Ronaldo has been drawing attention both on and off the pitch for quite some time. Early in his journey, his style of play was different. He was a natural dribbler and made beautiful moves on the field.
The third year in a row, it looks as if there'll be no silverware heading to the Arsenal trophy cabinet.
Time has passed, and this Portuguese star has evolved tremendously, leaving everyone quite literally in awe with his achievements, whether in matches or training, like a true machine. During a Real Madrid training session, the players began doing push-ups. While some struggled, Cristiano not only completed them with ease, but also clapped between repetitions and managed to do twice as many as his teammates. To top it off, he finished with a flourish. Whether in matches or training, the CR7 machine kicks into action. And for those who follow him on social media, they may have noticed the term Robozão. This is the nickname many Brazilians have given the star due to his photo-taking style, his stance before taking a free kick, and for being a goal-scoring machine.
Big robot and little robot. All right, mate. It's all ours.
This is what he said while playing in his garden with his son, Cristiano Jr., the little robot. But Cristiano himself has proven to be a machine after starting to do things that only he was capable of achieving. The man even managed to jump so high it surpassed the average NBA players, thanks to a secret technique he alone can perform flawlessly. Additionally, a NASA treadmill allowing him to run in zero gravity, a cryotherapy chamber, an underwater bike, and various other high-tech equipment have been key in transforming Cristiano Ronaldo into a robot. Standing at 1.87 meters tall and weighing 83 kilograms, Cristiano Ronaldo boasts an astonishing 7% body fat.
7% body fat, which is amazing. What do you eat?
No, the body fat is true, but
the 20-year-old was.
Yeah, it's too much.
For comparison purposes, the average body fat percentage for a football player of Cristiano Ronaldo's age is typically around 10%. And the most incredible part is that he maintains the same physical level to this day. To give you an idea, when he went to play for Juventus in Turin, Italy, he had a physical assessment at 33 years old, and the doctors determined that he had the physique of a 23-year-old. At that time, he jumped 71 centimeters, reaching a height of 2.56 meters, and stayed in the air for 0.92 seconds to score a goal against Sampdoria, which earned him the nickname Superman. Is it serious that I reached 2.56 meters? I didn't know that. That's what Ronaldo said at the end of the match. But his biggest record was reaching 2.93 meters to score a goal against Manchester United in the Champions League. He even jumps higher than his teammates. We could call him a frogman instead of a machine. But to leap like this, he has his own unique techniques. Besides strengthening his legs to gain such lift, Cristiano works hard on his motor coordination, allowing him to jump higher than the average player and even some NBA basketball players. In the bicycle kick goal he scored when he was still a Real Madrid player, one detail that stood out was the height he reached, 2.38 meters, with his body 1.41 meters above the ground, significantly outjumping his marker and earning well-deserved applause from the rival fans. One of his signature jumps includes single-leg jumps as well as two-footed jumps. Once, they decided to test the number 7 and pushed him to the limit in a physical assessment. Regarding vertical leaps, Ronaldo can jump 78 centimeters, which is higher than the average NBA player. Ronaldo's takeoff force is nearly 5 times his body weight, or 5G, which is similar to what an astronaut experiences during takeoff. But what's most impressive is what he does in the air.
When he jumps high, he tucks his knees and his legs up behind under his buttocks. This has the effect of raising the centre of gravity temporarily, but enables him to get this impression of hanging in the air, ready for him heading the ball into the goal.
Then they decided to test even Cristiano's intuition with the lights off. In a cross, an average person was unable to hit the ball. But with CR7, it was a different story. To confirm it wasn't luck, they made another cross, and the player scored again. In other words, if the stadium lights went out, he'd still be able to score goals. All this is the result of a daily, consistent training routine since he was just a lad, and after reaching stardom, Cristiano continued to train hard to maintain his high physical level. At Manchester United, The Argentine Carlos Tevez didn't mince words in praising the Portuguese player during an interview when he spoke about his training.
We would train at about 9:30, for example. It's normal to arrive at 7:30, 2 hours earlier, to have breakfast at the club.
To have a coffee at the club?
Yes, having breakfast at the club. We would arrive at 7:30 and this madman was already in the gym. He was already training while the others were still having breakfast. I thought, I'm going to mess it all up. I'll get there at 6:30 to see if I can arrive early. 6:30 and Cristiano was already at the gym. 6 o'clock.
No, you didn't go
morning.
at 6 in the morning.
I went there at 6 in the morning to annoy him because he's very competitive. I arrived at 6 and Cristiano was already in the gym and I thought, there's no way I'm going at 5:30.
The fact is that Cristiano has trained extensively to maintain this level of physical quality, and throughout his career, he has used various types of equipment to reach this standard. Some people train on a regular bike, whereas Cristiano uses, in addition to a normal bike, an underwater bike in his pool, and also a treadmill within the pool. Training in water like this helps reduce the impact on his joints. The water reduces body weight by up to 40%, and as well as protecting the knees, it also strengthens the muscles in his legs. Cristiano also uses other innovative and technological equipment. He has occasionally trained with drones, though this is not a common practice. He has at home a treadmill developed by NASA, which he first encountered while playing at Real Madrid. This treadmill has the capability to reduce impact, sparing his ankles, knees, hips, and spine, enabling him to gain the benefits of exercise without joint strain, allowing him to run with up to an 80% reduction in body weight, making him feel much lighter. The Portuguese forward also subjects himself to temperatures of nearly -100°C between matches to aid muscle recovery. The number 7 even spent €45,000 to install a cryotherapy chamber at his home to undergo the treatment, a technique involving cold therapy. The player steps into a nitrogen-filled chamber that allows for almost immediate physical recovery. However, the immersion should only last 2 or at most 3 minutes, as the human body couldn't withstand such extreme cold for prolonged periods. He has even let his son, Cristiano Jr., try the machine out. Not to mention, he maintains a disciplined and balanced diet. Cristiano eats around 6 meals a day every 3 hours, based on healthy organic foods, and avoids the consumption of sugars, trans fats, and alcohol. Your diet is essentially like this: ham, cheese, low-fat dairy, and eggs for breakfast, chicken and salad later, tuna, olives, eggs, and tomatoes for the third meal, avocado toast and other fruits for a snack before dinner, seafood and salad for the last 2 meals of the day. The notable dietary plan of the player was recently revealed by Giorgio Barone, an Italian chef who served Ronaldo during his time at Juventus in Italy. CR7 sleeps 5 times a day, with 90-minute nap cycles, following a method learned from Nick Littlehales, known as the Sleep Guru. He has 90-minute sleep cycles each day, about 5 to 6 cycles in total. It's not those quick naps taken by pensioners watching television. These are structured sleep cycles. He lies down to sleep and prepares himself to sleep for 90 minutes in each cycle, Nick said about CR7. But all of Cristiano's physical qualities have also had a helping hand from his genetic inheritance. Cristiano has a paternal great-grandmother of African descent, which may have contributed to his muscle power. Fitness coach Mick Clegg trained Cristiano Ronaldo during his time at Manchester United, and explained a bit more about the training that made him one of the best players in the world today. Cristiano's training is very specific. He knows exactly what he needs to do. He doesn't train with excessive weights, but rather with the right intensity for football. And despite all the professionalism that CR7 demonstrates today, it began in his childhood, even before he became a professional player. He was a very skinny boy, and few people believed in his potential. Today, he is a goal-scoring machine, the top scorer in the Champions League, with 133 goals for the Portuguese national team, and numerous other astonishing records. In the 2018 World Cup, he set a major record in the Guinness Book. Cristiano was the oldest player to score a hat-trick in a World Cup. In the match against Spain, he scored 3 goals, including a stunning free kick.
3 para os 90! Concentração, Roque vai apitar, é um livre perigoso, derreia nos pontos, Cristiano, ele vai! É gol!
I remember the first time I went to train at Real Madrid. I arrived there 2 hours early to impress the coach and the technical staff. But when I got there, I realized Cristiano Ronaldo was already training, said Jesse Rodriguez about CR7 when he joined Real Madrid. Ronaldo truly is a machine. He always posts videos of his training on social media and constantly gives advice and motivates others to strive for their dreams. Whether he's a robot or not, we don't know, but he has already done many impressive things in football, and even at 39, he will undoubtedly achieve much more. What do you think of Cristiano Ronaldo? Leave a comment below and let me know. I'm Gustavo Marquez, signing off here. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Cheers to everyone, and see you in the next video.